It's Friday night under the lights here in Norton, Massachusetts. It is the second game of the football season for the varsity squad between the Norton Lancers and the East Bridgewater Vikings. This is Anthony reporting for duty for Norton Media Center. Be sure to check out nortonmediacenter.org and Norton Media Center's YouTube channel. The Lancers come into this game with a record of 1-0. They won last week. This is the first game of the season for the Vikings, and we will see the Viking offense to start as they will have to corral the kick, and they will bring it out to about the 14-yard line. So a good start for the Lancer special teams. And here comes the Viking offense. Temperatures in the 70s here in Norton. Their home opener. Raining Gibbous moon over the field. Of course, everyone here in Norton with heavy hearts tonight as the varsity baseball team, Coach Obi, passed away unexpectedly. So everybody in Norton feeling the effects of his passing. A moment of silence was held here prior to kickoff.
Yes, exactly.
About to start. Ball is on the 12-yard line for the Vikings. They will start in the shotgun.
Play it tight, let's go!
Double set receivers on both sides. Slot motion. And then scrambling and throwing out on first down. The pass is caught at the 40-yard line. So a gain of 28 on the play. And what a way to start for the Viking offense.
First down, East Bridgewater.
That was Logan Williams on the reception, one of the team captains. Ball will be placed at the 39-yard line, so it was a gain of 27. And a nice throw rolling out to his right. A sliding catch made by Williams. This will be a toss coming this way, and nice execution and a beautiful tackle made by the captain and quarterback, Ethan Rodriguez. Rodriguez, not only the quarterback and captain for the Lancer football team, but he also plays basketball for the Lancers. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10. Four down linemen for the Lancers. It's a 4-3 defense. Safeties are up close. Option is the give to the running back, breaking free across midfield. Big time gain and bulldozing his way into Lancer territory. So after their first run, which was stopped for a gain of nothing, the Vikings power their way up the middle. They are on the Lancer 41-yard line. It was a gain of 13 on the play. A solid opening drive for the Vikings this season. Pistol formation, the give up the middle again, and the Lancer defense will hold them for a gain of about 3, potentially 4. Lancers making a substitution as Jake Johansson comes into the game, the sophomore linebacker. As he comes in for Dom DeBolt. 2nd and 6.
Second down, East Bridgewater.
Shotgun again, this one from the 38-yard line. It is the quarterback taking it up the middle and a beautiful tackle. And did the ball come out? They're going to say he was down. And boy, that was a clutch tackle, and it looks like that was Rodriguez on the tackle. Had he missed that tackle, the quarterback could still potentially be running. So it'll be third, and they're calling it 3. Ball is at the 34-yard line. And you would think, with this being high school, should the Vikings not get this first down here, they would probably go for it. Unless their kicker has an unbelievable leg. It's going to be tight press coverage by the Vikings, by the Lancers, but breaking it out outside are the Vikings, hurdling defenders and down to the 12-yard line. So tight defense by the Lancers leads to a break to the outside for the Vikings. What a drive for the Vikings. That's Aiden Clancy, the running back. Let's go, dig it! On the run. He's had a good opening drive, Aiden Clancy. So the ball is at the 13. Just about 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Slot in motion again. They'll give it to the receiver, but it's a beautiful play made by the defense of the Lancers. That's Rodriguez again on the play defensively.
Second down.
It was a loss of 4 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 14 for the Vikings.
We'll get that, right?
Packed crowd here tonight in Norton. Gotta love Friday night high school football. Always a great community event. So once again, quarterback in the shotgun. He's got double slot. Running back flanks his right. And dodging defenders, throws to the end zone, touchdown. A flag is down though. Flag is down. We'll see if this is coming back. And it is. It's going to be holding on the Vikings. So the quarterback evaded pressure, potentially because there was a hold, stepped up in the pocket and threw a laser to the end zone for a touchdown, but that will be negated due to the holding. So they'll back up 10 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 23 now from just about the 30-yard line. Back in the gun again, looking to throw. He throws it out to the right and overthrown out of bounds. And this will bring up 3rd and forever.
Third down, East Bridgewater.
As I said before, with the ball on the 30-yard line, they're actually calling it the 29. In any event, you would think it could be 4-down territory for East Bridgewater unless they are willing to do a very short punt. Quarterback in the gun. Halfback flanks his right, double slot. It's going to be a draw, and you know that's a smart move. Taking it down to the 19-yard line. A gain of just more than 10, I would say, on the play. And that's going to set up a much more manageable 4th down should the Vikings choose to go for it. And it looks like they're actually going to bring out their field goal unit. So the Vikings from the, we're going to call it the 19-yard line. They are going to go for what appears to be a 37-38-yard attempt. Ball down, kick is up, and no good. So the Lancers will start with excellent field position. 6:10 to go here in quarter number 1 from Norton. What was a good Viking drive, they stall in Norton territory. And here comes the Lancer offense. Quarterback Rodriguez, who had one heck of a defensive series there, making tackles left and right. He too will start in the shotgun. Double slot and a running back flanks him. McGinnis to halfback up the middle. And that Viking defense swarms him. Potentially got back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down.
Rodriguez hands on. For a loss of yards, second down.
Lancers are coached by James Arts. On second and 10. It'll be almost the same exact offensive formation as the previous play. This time the tight end lines up in the Y position on the right side of the line. It's going to be a receiver screen, and this will make it a more manageable third down. Picking up about 5 yards there.
First down. Third down, Lancers.
I'm actually going to say he picks up about 6 on the play, so it's going to be about 3rd and 4. Rodriguez in the shotgun. Once again, double slot. We'll see if someone goes in motion. They do. And it is going to be a QB who takes it. Rodriguez spinning his way through. And it'll depend on the spot. It looks like he got the first down, just barely. But that'll move the chains for the Lancers here, as there is 4:30 to go in the first quarter.
Ethan Rodriguez with a first down for the Lancers.
Looking into the game right now is the 6'3" wide receiver, Andrew Strogny. When it comes to the size and height, the Lancers definitely have the edge over the Vikings. We'll see who has the bigger heart tonight, as it was Trips, and my goodness, he's laid out! What a play by the defense of East Bridgewater. For a moment there, it's a good thing the pass had a little bit of heat on it, because it looked like that could have been picked off and going the other way.
Pass incomplete to Andrew Bernstein, number 2.
Nonetheless, that's a gain of 4. What a hit by the Viking defense. Rodriguez in the gun. He's got his tight end. Rodriguez will keep it though. Following blocks, he will fight his way to the chains, and it looks like that's good for another first down. Ethan Rodriguez having one heck of a quarter on both sides of the ball, making things happen for the Lancers. Looks to be a 3-4 defense for East Bridgewater. Officials are going to stop the game for a moment. They're actually going to say that Rodriguez, I believe he's got to come out of the game for a moment. I'm not sure if maybe because there's blood on his elbow. I believe that appears to be the case. I think he's got to come out due to some sort of contusion or blood on the elbow. So coming into the game for the time being at quarterback is going to be the junior DJ Compagnon.
No, not on that one.
DJ will give the ball off, and that's a nice play. Hit right at the line of scrimmage by the Viking defense. Ethan Rodriguez can check back into the game, and it looks like bleeding was the result, as he does have a bandage on his right elbow. They're going to say that the Lancers picked up a yard on that play, so it'll be 2nd and 9. Ball on the 44-yard line. It has been a lengthy drive, and Norton has yet to cross midfield. So this is has been an awfully quick first quarter with both teams only possessing the ball once. Pass protection breaks down. There are numerous flags on the play. So we will check the laundry. Looks like we could have offsetting penalties if this is the case. Vikings are clapping, saying that it's against Norton, and the Lancers will move back. So let's see. They're going to say it's ineligible receiver downfield. That will be declined, but then there was also a hold on the Lancers. That one will be accepted. So Norton will march back 10 yards to make it 2nd and 19. I wonder if there was potentially a screen that was called because that Viking pass rush got through in a hurry, and Rodriguez held on to the ball a little bit longer than potentially expected. Plus the offensive linemen were down the field, way past the line of scrimmage, as Rodriguez still had the ball in hand. So here we go, it's 2nd and 19 with 100 seconds to go in the first quarter. This looks to potentially be a draw, and wow, that was almost a false start there by the running back. He breaks it down the sideline. Excuse me, broke it down the sideline, and let's see where they mark him. And excuse me, now this one is coming back again. I didn't quite see the call from the official, whether that was a holding or maybe they got the running back for illegal motion prior to the snap. Let's see, no, they're actually going to call a hold. So we're going to march. Are we going to go backwards again, or are they going to decline the penalty? It all depends where the running back stepped out. And they will accept it. So it is now going to be 2nd down again, and it's going to be 2nd and 29. The Lancers have the ball at the 26-yard line. They've got to reach the 47 of the Viking side of the field to get a first down. So 2nd and 29. Rodriguez in the shotgun, double slot again. Looks like this could be a swing out to the running back. No, he'll throw it into the slot for a gain of about 6 on the play.
Pass complete to number 2 and 14. 3rd down, Lancer.
Adam Bernstein on the reception. Excuse me, there goes Andrew Bernstein on the reception. That may have been Andrew with the reception. In any event, 50 seconds to go. It's going to be 3rd and 20. Ace double slot is the formation. This time halfback flanks the left. It's going to be play action. The Viking defense gets through. Rodriguez will take it himself, making plays happen. And he slides right at midfield. There was a late hit by the Vikings as Rodriguez slid. He was short of the first down marker, but this will give the the Lancers 15 extra yards. Although the officials are discussing this play right where the hit occurred, so let's see if they decide to pick up the flag. No, they are going to call the personal foul. Late hit as Rodriguez was sliding. Not the greatest play defensively for East Bridgewater because Rodriguez was going to be about 3 or 4 yards short of the first down marker, but instead they get the first down with 15 extra yards. My goodness. 27 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Ball is now at the 35-yard line in what has been a fast quarter. Give up the middle, breaking free on the run. He gets the first down. And I think that was Michael Salvati. That was Salvati with a hard run up the middle for a gain of about 11. And that will do it for the first quarter. Scoreless here in Norton, but the Lancers are on the march. We'll be back in just a few moments for the start of quarter number 2.
And that ends our first quarter.
Second quarter is underway here in Norton. This is Anthony with Norton Media Center. First and 10 for the Lancers at the 24-yard line. Rodriguez will take this himself, and almost a horse collar tackle. He doesn't think he was down, but the officials say otherwise.
Rodriguez with the keeper.
Boy, that was a good tackle by the shoulder pad of the Viking defense. Awfully close to horse collar. Only a gain of 1 on the play, but that was a hard-fought 1-yard gain. Looks like the Vikings now are going to do a 4-3 defense, so switching it up a bit. Although one of their ends decides not to put a hand down. Here he comes off the edge. This is a give, and my goodness, what a play! And showing enthusiasm. You'd love to see that from the pass rushers. Sometimes that gets me fired up. Makes me want to go out there again. In any event, they're going to say no gain on the play by Michael Salvati. So it'll be about 3rd and 9, call it 3rd and 10 from the 23-yard line. You would expect a pass here from Rodriguez. He does have a receiver to his right with about 15 yards of separation. Instead, pump fake, lobbing it open and overthrown. Just overthrowing. Looked like he was going for the halfback Kyle Gass. My goodness, it was a pump fake as if they were going to run a screen, and Gass just slipped by everyone. No safety within 20 yards of him. So now Norton will try the field goal. This will be about a 40-yard attempt.
Seal the gap!
Rodriguez will also be the holder for this. My goodness, he does everything. Kick is up, and it is no good. Just wide. It had the distance, but it went just wide to the right of the goalpost. So we are still scoreless here in Norton. 10:27 to go in the second quarter. Both teams have only possessed the ball once. They have gone on long drives. So we will see the Viking offense again for the first time in what feels like a century. They will take over at the 23-yard line. Let's see if they can put together another decent drive. Again, East Bridgewater comes into this game playing their first game of the season. Potential safety blitz off the edge from Norton, and taking it up the middle and fighting for yards. Getting the first down. Looks like that was kept by the QB of the Vikings there.
QB number 8, Ethan Cole with the carry.
That was Ethan Cole, the quarterback. Senior captain Ethan Cole, that is. Cole has made some nice plays in the pocket, outside of the pocket, on the run. One of which was a touchdown that was called back, but my goodness, you had to appreciate the throw. And the very first play of the game was a beautiful throw on the run to his right. In any event, it's first down, and this is a give, breaking it to the outside, but then recovering is the Lancer defense for a gain of either 1 or nothing. Let's see where they mark it.
Hand off was to number 21.
Potentially a gain of about 6 inches.
No gain. Second down, East Bridgewater.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 34-yard line for the Vikings. Both quarterbacks have been playing out of the shotgun the entire game so far. Such is the way of football these days. Here comes the rush. It's a throw and it's picked off! On the run! That's Adam Bernstein! Bernstein in the right place at the right time. The throw was a little underthrown and excellent starting field position for the Lancers. Just as I was singing the praises of Paul, while he did have a man running up the seam, the ball was slightly underthrown and corralled easily by Bernstein. 1st and 10 Lancers at the 38-yard line of the Vikings. So we see the Norton offense quickly. We'll see if they can try to capitalize this time. On 1st down, the give is up the middle, and nice shoestring tackle. Good gain on the play. Once again by Michael Salvati, having himself a day.
Michael Salvati, 2nd down.
It'll be 2nd and 5 on the play. Rodriguez getting the call from head coach Arts. From the 33 in the shotgun. The give is to Salvati again, I believe. And it'll be 3rd and about 3 coming up. Big time play for both teams right here. Momentum with the Lancers after the interception by Adam Bernstein. And this would be a huge stop here for the Viking defense. 3rd and 4. The crowd gets into it. Rodriguez in the gun. He's got Siamese lined up down here by the sideline. Ethan takes it himself. 1st down and more. On his way to the end zone, and he is stopped just short. Ball will be placed at the 5-yard line. That was a gain of 27 by Ethan Rodriguez. So 1st and goal. We'll see if Norton can punch it in here. 7 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. The give is to Salvati, and it looks like he'll be short. Ball is on the 3-yard line now. Lancers trying to take advantage of the turnover. They'll probably try to punch this in again as Rodriguez is under center. The give is to, no, Rodriguez has it. He will loft it to the corner, and incomplete. It looks like the pass was completed, but I'm not too sure if the receiver got both feet in. Not sure if maybe he lost control. Hard to tell. They faked everyone out there. I thought Salvati got it again. Nonetheless, 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. While we still haven't played 3rd down yet, you've got to wonder if Norton's thinking 4-down territory here. Cameraman Ben seems to be enjoying the music. 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. Rodriguez back in the gun, and I believe a timeout has been called. And it's timeout Norton. 6:15 to go here in the 2nd quarter. We'll be back in just a moment with the 3rd and goal. 6:15 to go until halftime. We are scoreless in Norton. The Lancers are knocking on the door to try to get 6. So here's Rodriguez. Music is still playing as Rodriguez throws and is broken up at the last second. My goodness, he had his receiver and it looked like it was Adam Bernstein. And a nice defensive play made by the Vikings. And it looks like, in a moment, it looks like Norton's thinking about going for this. They will. And you know, it's one of those situations where if they don't convert right here and get the touchdown, they'll have East Bridgewater backed up in their own end. They need 3 yards. Rodriguez in the gun. He will take it himself. Touchdown. What a call. And my goodness, there go the lights flickering. For a moment, I thought we blew a surge. But no, this is for celebration. So Rodriguez takes it. QB draw up the middle. And here comes the extra point. Somewhat bizarre seeing it kicked from so close these days as we're so used to the NFL extra points now. Low snap, it is up, and wow, that was an absolute rocket of a kick. That's headed for Attleboro. It is 7-0 Lancers, 6:01 to go in the second quarter. Vikings will get the ball in just a moment. Kickoff will take place at the 40-yard line. Viking offense will come back onto the field, and they'll be looking to answer with a drive of their own. Their last drive ended with an interception by Bernstein of the Lancers. This one is booted, corralled, and because he stepped in the end zone, the officials are going to rule touchback. And while the Vikings may not agree with that, that is the rule. Ball is at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Great game it's been so far between the East Bridgewater Vikings and the Norton Lancers. This is Anthony with Norton Media Center. Be sure to check out NortonMediaCenter.com. And Norton Media Center is a YouTube channel. On 1st down, it is a give up the middle, gaining big time yards, breaking free on the run, and he is caught by the secondary of the Lancers, and a late flag is thrown. My goodness, this could be costly. We'll see, and oh my goodness, it's going to go against East Bridgewater. So after what was one heck of a run of about 55 yards, that could result in a 40-yard gain, because I believe this occurred after the play was over. So yeah, they're going to say it was after the play on the Vikings, unsportsmanlike conduct. So it is a 1st down for East Bridgewater. They are in Norton territory. And we'll see, are they going to back this up. They're moving it further. So maybe was the penalty on Norton? So if they're saying it was against Norton, then the official potentially made a mistake and pointed towards East Bridgewater. No, now they're going to back it up. All right, that makes sense. That makes sense. The penalty was against East Bridgewater, so they're going to back up 15 yards. My goodness, look how costly that was. They would have been at the Lancer 33. They're now at the Lancer 48. Sometimes you've got to keep your composure despite the adrenaline that's flowing. My goodness, it actually goes back even further. My mistake. It's going to go to the Viking 48, not the Lancer 48. East Bridgewater looking for an explanation there. The officials will keep the ball where it is placed, and the coaching staff and sideline of East Bridgewater still looking for some clarity. All right, and it looks like everything's been finalized. The ball is actually going to be at the 49 of the Vikings. So they did get the first down, but my goodness, now it looks like this is going to be 1st and 25. 1st and 25. They need to reach the 26-yard line of Norton for a first down. In any event, they give up the middle, breaking free again. Shades of what we just saw, and he picks up about 15 on the play. Stupendous blocking from both teams, especially on these runs. And it should be 2nd and about 10. Another quick discussion amongst the officials. Ball is at the 36. We'll be having another discussion with the Viking sideline. And now, Coach Arts of Norton would like some sort of an explanation as to what's going on here. The sideline marker indicates it's a first down, but that should be 2nd down. Unless my eyes deceive me, it should be 2nd and 10. And this is a somewhat animated discussion. All right, so it is 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line, it looks like. So after the dust settles, we resume play. Pistol formation for the Vikings, which they've done a couple times. Keeping it on the ground, and why not? They've had success. And this will be about 3rd and 4 coming up, with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
And off to East Bridgewater, results in the second down.
Jaden Lamar comes in for the Lancers. The senior, just under 250 pounds, and this is going to be a good play by that defense of the Lancers. No gain, if anything, a gain of 1, but that sets up 4th down, and you would think the Vikings are going to go for this. So if I'm not mistaken, it should be They're saying it's third down. Am I missing something here? I thought it was fourth down. I don't know if I'm missing something here. This is the quarterback keeping it up the middle. In any event, he gets the first down. So, amid all the confusion, it is a first down for East Bridgewater. This has been a nice response by the Vikings after the Lancer touchdown. Pistol formation again. Ball is at the 22-yard line. Single high safety for Norton, but East Bridgewater will just keep it on the ground. So that's how they have made their way down the field this drive.
Second down.
2nd and 7. Vikings looking to respond with 7 of their own. This time we're going to see trips to the right for the Vikings. It's another give up the middle, breaking free. Touchdown, Vikings! That whole drive was on the ground. Smash mouth football right there. And this will be the PAT to try to tie the game at 7 with 2:53 to go until halftime. And this is a very unique looking formation here. We do see teams trying to run this. They're going to actually try to go for 2. It'll be a pitch back. And nice cut inside. He stood up right at the goal line. I don't think he crossed. Oh my goodness. So the Lancers hold on to the lead. What an interesting play that was. So the Lancers still lead 7-6. Unbelievable stand right there at the goal line. I thought the Vikings were going to punch that in. They don't. So with 2:53 to go in the first half, East Bridgewater will kick this back to Norton. What a drive for a plethora of reasons there. Will be kicking off from the 40. This will be returned from inside the 10. Oh, it's going to be a nice little reverse here. And that'll gain a couple extra yards. So here comes Ethan Rodriguez and the Lancer offense. 2:45 to go until halftime. Let's see if the Lancers can put together a nice little drive that could result in some points before the half. Norton does get the ball to start the second half as well. So here we go. It's 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Rodriguez in the gun, halfback flanks his left, double slot. 2 safeties are back now for the Vikings. They're expecting potential throws. There'll be a quick one out here towards the Norton sideline, and that's a good way to start this drive.
Pass completed to number 9, Grant Crosscup.
Number 9, Grant Crosscup, the senior receiver. And that is good for a first down.
And that will be the first down for the Lancers.
Got out of bounds as well, so the clock has stopped at 2:39. right. Receiver in motion. Rodriguez will keep it himself up the middle, and a good stop by the Viking defense. Gain of about 3
Ball
on the
caught by number
play.
11, Ethan Rodriguez. Second down.
They're going to give him about 4 or 5 yards on the play. Maybe he fought for some extra yards into the pile. Norton also killing some time here, making sure East Bridgewater does not get the ball back before halftime. Double slot again. This is Rodriguez throwing, and once again in the slot, just running a quick 10-yard stop route, exposing the zone defense. That's Bernstein right there with the catch. Under 2 minutes to go now. Across midfield, the ball is at the 44 of East Bridgewater. 90 seconds to go until halftime. Rodriguez to throw again. He'll just throw it out here. And another first down. What a drive it has been. That's Kyle Gass with the reception. Gets out of bounds as well, so the clock will stop.
Second down, Lancer.
And let's see what this is. Looks like it's going to be a timeout for East Bridgewater. They will try to talk things over defensively. We'll be back in just a moment from Norton. Back here in Norton, minute 23 to go in the second quarter. Lancers on the march. They lead 7-6 over the East Bridgewater Vikings. Trips to the right. Rodriguez rolls right. He will throw on the run, and it is caught along the sideline, staying in bounds, so that clock will run. But what a throw, rolling out to his right by Rodriguez. And potentially a timeout called by Norton. He did now call a timeout. So the clock is still running, even though the Lancers called a timeout. Now the officials are stopping the clock. So there's 59 seconds. They might want to reset that.
Timeout on the field.
Well, maybe resetting it would not favor the Lancers, as they want there to be not as much time on the clock for the Vikings.
8 after he called time.
They do reset it to a minute 12 now. Potentially take some fan encouragement. Nonetheless, the ball is at the 17-yard line. Lancers looking to increase their lead. That was another Lancer timeout called by Coach Arts. It's been a good game so far here from Norton, Massachusetts. Best time of the year. Friday night lights, high school football on Friday nights, fall weather. Doesn't get better than this. Looks like we're going to have a bit of a halftime show as well, as people are making their way over behind the end zone. In any event, Rodriguez will throw this. It's tipped up in the air, and I couldn't tell if Rodriguez was past the line of scrimmage when he made that throw. Looks like he wasn't, according to the officials. That was a bizarre-looking play that unfolded before us. In any event, it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 17-yard line with a minute 6 to go until halftime. receiver flanked out to the far left over here, and he's got some space. Rodriguez looking his way. Rodriguez being chased. He will take it. He's got room to run, and he is knocked out at about the 12-yard line. So that stops the clock with 57 seconds, and it will be 3rd and about 4. Let's see what the Lancers have dialed up here. It'll be interesting to see if this is 4 down territory or if they go for a field goal attempt. Rodriguez in the gun. He will keep it himself, maneuvering his way through, and I think he got the first down. He is down at the 7-yard line. And no, they're actually going to say he's about a yard short. The clock continues to run. It's 4th and, less than 1.
Like 4th and short.
And let's see, will Norton go for this? It looks like they will. So we've got 30 seconds. Clock is ticking. Rodriguez is under center. Is he going to keep this? He will. Oh, he might be stuffed at the line. Oh my goodness. And I think that was one heck of a defensive stand made by the Vikings. They stopped the clock with 18 seconds. It depends on the spot. Personally, from here, I don't think Rodriguez got it. And they're going to call for a measurement. Get your index cards ready. The officials will clear way. They need like a 10-yard radius here. So you would think if possession goes to the Vikings, they will probably just hand off and not try anything that could cost them. And my goodness, what a defensive stand. You knew right away when that ball was snapped, immediately Rodriguez was stood up before he could even gain an inch. So a heck of a job by the defensive tackles by East Bridgewater. And that was huge, too, because in all likelihood, barring some unforeseen humongous play here, 93 yards that is, it looks like they will enter the half down by 1 rather than potentially down by 8 or 7. So let's see what the Vikings choose to do here. Will they kneel it? And it looks like they won't. They're in the pistol. They'll probably keep it on the ground here, though, which would be smart because they ran big time on their last drive, just like now, breaking through across the 30, and it looks like a timeout has been called by the Vikings. And you know, they'll probably just run the same play from the same formation as they've had such success over the last 6 or 7 plays doing that.
East Bridgewater calls a timeout.
9 seconds to go until halftime. In all likelihood, unless they try to get sneaky, there will be no secret to the madness of the Viking offense here. Discussing their options here, and my guess is that not only are they discussing the play coming up, but they're discussing what to do. Do they get out of bounds as quick as possible? Who calls the timeout? Should there be time remaining? Lots of strategy goes into this next play. If you're East Bridgewater, you do not want this play to last more than 9 seconds unless it results in someone running into the end zone. So let's see what they have dialed up here. It's going to be pistol again. Slot is to the right. You would assume they're just going to hand off to the back. They do. He will break it out. My goodness, what yards down the sideline, and he gets out of bounds with 1 second. There should be 1 second left. There should be a second left. So that was a smart play by the Vikings. They ran it on the ground. They've had such success. They're going to reset the clock to 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Nonetheless, this will be the final play of the half. The question is now, can the Vikings launch it 53 or 54 yards in the air to the end zone for a Hail Mary? Or do they try to keep it on the ground again? The ball is in their court, but they do have the Lancers guessing, and it looks like the Lancers have some safeties playing about 30 yards back now, which again favors the Vikings. If they keep this on the ground. Here we go. Pistol. Oh, false start. My goodness. That was one of the flanking backs who jumped early. And it looked like they were about to run it there. So if they weren't going to try the Hail Mary from 53 yards away, they certainly will not try it from 58 yards away. So you would imagine they're just going to try to run the same play out of the pistol, and they'll give it to the back. The Lancers do have 4 safeties playing about 25 yards back. It's just going to be a run. He will break it to the outside and eventually is corralled by a herd of Lancers. And that will do it for the first half from Norton. The Lancers lead the Vikings 7-6. We will be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Stay with us.
Again, we'd like to give a quick shout out to our
Back here in Norton for the start of the second half between the Norton Lancers and the East Bridgewater Vikings. 7-6 is the score right now as Norton leads by 1. They're about to receive the ball to start the third quarter. This is Anthony with Norton Media Center. Be sure to check out nortonmediacenter.org and Norton Media Center's YouTube channel. It's been a good night for a multitude of reasons here in Norton. The game has been exceptional, full of lots of action.
Right? I didn't know how that was going to go. Stop those things.
And the Vikings will kick off from the 40. This one will be corralled at the 7. They're going to fake the reverse and breaking it to the outside on the run. One heck of a return across midfield. That's Kyle Gass. What a return and a nice setup, starting field position for the Lancers again. And let's see if they can capitalize with the starting field position. They were on the verge of scoring another touchdown on their final possession of the first half, but they were stopped on a QB sneak on 4th and 1, right on the 9-yard line, I believe it was, of East Bridgewater.
Here we go, Norton, here we go!
Here's Ethan Rodriguez in the gun. It is going to be a quick slip out to Gass for a gain of about
8. Second down.
Actually, it was only about a gain of 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now from the 43. In the shotgun, slides to the right. And this is a first down run by Michael Salvati, who has had a great game on the ground. able to get up. He is limping a bit.
Play made by
And he's
number
actually
4,
going to
Michael
come to
Salvati.
the sideline. Appears to be okay, but you might need to sit out for a play or two. First down from the 37-yard line. Gas in motion. Give up the middle on the run, breaking free again. And a big gain for the Lancers.
And on to number 8, Ryan Gito. First down, Lancers.
That was number 8, Ryan Gito with the run. Burst of speed through the line. Coming back into the game is Salvati, so he seems to be okay. There's a gain of 15 on the play, so a great opening drive of the third quarter for Norton. From the Lancers from the 22-yard line. This is a throw quickly out, and oh, it's going to be dropped. It was going to be a quick screen, or a swing pass, that is.
3, Kyle Gass.
It was intended for Gas again. So second and 10 coming up. Utilizing a tight end a bit more on the offensive line throughout the last few plays. This one is thrown out near side, and that will be close to a first down. We'll see if they give it to him. In any event, that was caught by Grant Crosscup, the senior receiver. It'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Just over 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. It'll be 3rd and 5. Let's go! And it looks like a timeout will be called here. Yes, timeout called by East Bridgewater. So on the first defensive drive for East Bridgewater, they're going to use a timeout. And this is a big play for them. They definitely want to try to hold Norton here to either force a long field goal attempt or potentially force Norton to go for it on 4th down again. It's going to be 3rd and about 4 from the 17-yard line. A late substitution made for East Bridgewater. And Rodriguez will take it. He carries the defender on his back for the first down. Piggyback ride. First down, Lancers.
Resulting play, first down.
That was a heck of a run by quarterback Ethan Rodriguez as he kept those legs moving even with a defender on his back. Carried him for a good 5 yards. So here we go, 1st and 10 from the 11. Norton can get a first down here without scoring a touchdown. And Salvati gets the ball. He'll pick up a couple. Second down coming up.
Hand off to number 4, Michael Salvati. Second down, Lancers.
Do it again, Mike, do it again.
They're saying Salvati picked up about 3 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 7.
Do it again.
And approximately the 8-yard line. Here comes Rodriguez. He will give it back to Salvati, running the other side this time. He will pick up a couple yards, and it's going to be third and short.
Number 4, Salvati.
So another big offensive play coming up from the Lancers, and potentially a bigger defensive play coming up for the Vikings. This is a huge moment in tonight's game. I know we're only midway through the third quarter, but this is a big-time moment for both teams. And Rodriguez will keep it himself. He bounces out to the pylon. Touchdown! The second rushing touchdown of the game before Ethan Rodriguez. This time the flickering of the lights did not scare me. 13-6 is the score. And the Lancers will go for the PAT. Rodriguez having one heck of a night, offensively and defensively. And the kick is good. 6:50 to go in the third quarter. Norton leads East Bridgewater 14-6. We'll be back in just a moment. Kickoff will be from the, Norton's just going to say, we're not going to kick off on the tee. We can't get it set, so we'll have a holder here. Kicker just nonchalantly tosses the tee. Totally fine. And this one will be returned from the 10-yard line. Special teams has been good for the Lancers tonight. And East Bridgewater will start with the ball around the 31-yard line. And while East Bridgewater has done a good job moving the ball tonight, they only have 6 points to show for it. And with them now down by 8 points, they will need to put together a nice drive at some point to try to score a touchdown and then go for 2 to tie the game up at 14. Granted, they have plenty of time to go in tonight's game. However, the Lancers offense has been marching methodically every time they've gotten the ball. So on first down, there's a flag down, and I think this could be illegal shift or motion on the Vikings. So I think this one's going to back them up. I don't think the receiver in motion got set prior to the snap. And yeah, that's what they're going to call it, illegal shift. So that'll back up East Bridgewater about 5 yards. So we'll do 1st and 15 now from the 26-yard line. Not the way that the Vikings wanted to start their first possession in the third quarter, especially as they find themselves down by 8. Now present the pistol formation and get back to what had been working so well in the first half. And having said that, they now pick up only about 2 yards. So you would think that the Lancer defense in the second half understands that they've got to stop these runs from the pistol.
Second down.
They did so very well right there. Lancer defense will try to force the Viking offense to adjust and abandon their game plan. So here we go now. There's no pistol formation. It's just shotgun with a running back flanked to the left. Quarterback Poe will take it himself on the run. First down. And he gets to about the 47-yard line. So a nice adjustment there by East Bridgewater. They changed things up. They're not in the pistol. Quarterback takes it himself, and it's a nice gain. First down. First and 10 from the 47, it looks like. force a gain of about 20 on the play. Now back to the pistol. Slot is to the right. Handoff up the middle, dodging defenders. And he's taking it down the sideline. Can he break free? He can't. But in any event, he is rushed out of bounds at about the 20-yard line.
Number 21, Austin Dewhurst.
That was a nice game by Austin Dewhurst, the running back. And a nice response here by the Vikings to start their opening series of the third quarter. So it looks like the ball's at about the 22-yard line. They'll mark it at the 21. East Bridgewater looking to punch this in and then go for two to try to tie the game. Quarterback is in the gun, flanked by the running back to the right. The quarterback will keep it himself. There was a pulling guard, and he is brought down for a loss of one. And my goodness, the sideline of East Bridgewater is looking for a flag for potential roughness at the end of the play. They don't get it. That's going to be a loss of about 2 on the play also.
Running for 10. So now they're protecting Chad.
Great job by the Lancer defense getting through there. They took advantage of the pulling guard. Pistol formation again on 2nd and 12. Give us to the back up the middle. He is fighting for yards, and wow, he almost broke through that last line of defense. He would have walked into the end zone had it not been for the tackle.
Carry made again by number 21, Austin Dewhurst.
That's Dewhurst with the run. He's been running hard tonight. So it'll be now 3rd and about 3 on the play. We'll see if East Bridgewater considers this 4-down territory. They will have double slot in this play. Quarterback with the draw. It's a delay. 1st down. Well designed. So let's see where they are. It's definitely a 1st down. The question is it 1st and goal? It looks like it will be from the 10-yard line. So it's definitely going to be 4-down territory now, as there is 3:15 to go in the third quarter. So the time is ticking here in the second half. Quarterback will take it to the outside. Touchdown! Ethan Cole. It has been a game of quarterback rushing touchdowns. So now we'll see if East Bridgewater decides to go for 2 here to tie the game up. Looks like they will. So a successful 2-point conversion here will tie the game at 14. And we will have an ace double slot formation again. Receiver in motion. Up the middle, we're tied at 14. A beautiful response by the Vikings on that drive. And we've got ourselves a football game from Norton. Lancers 14, Vikings 14. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. We'll be back in just a moment. Norton football now as this kick was looking like it was going to bounce out of bounds. In any event, they will take it down the sideline, and oh, what a hard hit! That was an unbelievable shoulder check almost, hockey-esque into the boards. My goodness. Cross cup with the return. Good field position for the Lancers to start. We'll see if Norton responds now after what was a beautiful East Bridgewater drive. Ball is at the 40. Here comes Ethan Rodriguez and the Lancer offense. Double slot. Rodriguez to throw. And oh, it's almost picked off! Great play in the zone by those linebackers of the Vikings. The Norton offense had burned them a number of times with that slot receiver just running about 5 to 10 yards and stopping. That it worked a number of times in this game. This time, East Bridgewater was prepared, and that was awfully close to being an interception. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Salvati takes the ball. He will pick up about 8 on the play. So here comes a big 3rd and about 2 right here. Ball is at the 49-yard line. Norton does not want to go 3 and out to give the ball back to a hot Viking offense. And it would be nice for the Vikings to come up with a stop here and force the Lancers to punt. We have yet to have a punt in tonight's game. Salvati, first down. The East Bridgewater 43-yard line. Fresh set of downs, under 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's Rodriguez with a slot to his right. He's got a tight end to his left. And this is a handoff up the middle, gaining good yardage again. And I believe that was, looks like that was Ryan Guito. Yeah, that was Guito. With a nice gain of about 6. Over a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. The 2nd and about 4 coming up. Lancers are doing a nice job of moving the ball methodically on this drive. After it almost started with disaster with an interception. Play action, going deep, and oh, it comes out at the last second. That was a beautiful looking pass by Rodriguez, and the hit by the safety jarred the ball loose at the last second. That would have been a beautiful play for the Lancers. 3rd and 4 coming up. Big time tackle, and hit I should say, by the safety to jar that ball loose for the incomplete pass. So here we go, 3rd and 4 again, another big 3rd down on this drive. It'll be a high throw! Intended, I think, for gas on the play, it was. So now what do the Lancers do? We do have an injured player on the field for Norton. So while they tend to him, we'll be back in just a few moments with an update. It looks like that was the junior, Adam Bernstein, who was down for a period of time. And it looks like he may have cramped up as they are stretching him on the sidelines. So he appears to be okay. It is 4th and 4. Norton is going to go for it from the 37-yard line. This is a pivotal moment in tonight's game. Could be a hard snap count. Rodriguez keeps it, and it'll depend on the spot. East Bridgewater thinks they stopped him. It'll depend on that spot, and I think he's going to be just a little short. He will be. It looks like the Vikings stopped him. What a defensive stand for East Bridgewater again. They did so at the end of the first half when it was 4th and inches on their 9-yard line. Rodriguez attempted a QB sneak and was stonewalled. And now Rodriguez on 4th and 4 kept it, and the defense stopped him just short of the first down marker. My goodness, what chaos. In any event, Viking football up the middle. And a gain of about 3, maybe 4 on the play. I think they'll give them 4 with 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. We are going to have a doozy of a fourth quarter coming up.
Short gain for East Bridgewater. Second down.
Will the Vikings take this into the fourth quarter? The clock is ticking, and they don't appear to be expressing any urgency. In fact, they will walk their way to the sideline. So in a matter of moments, we'll be back for a chaotic fourth quarter from Norton. Lancers and Vikings squared at 14.
And that wraps our third quarter with the game tied 14-14.
Second and 6 coming up for the East Bridgewater Vikings. Fourth quarter is about to start here from Norton. This is Anthony with Norton Media Center. Oh, they almost had him in the backfield, and now a third defender brings him down. I think they got back to the line of scrimmage. That's the running back who's been running wild tonight. That's Austin Dewhurst the junior, who is having a heck of a game for the Vikings, and surely will create havoc as a senior next year. Again, keep in mind, he's only a junior, has run wild. This is only the first game of the season for East Bridgewater. Well, it's been a second half of critical third downs. Here comes another big one. 3rd and 4 for the Vikings on the 41-yard line. Back to passes, pull over the middle and over the outstretched arms of his intended receiver. And surely East Bridgewater will consider punting here.
Fourth down.
And here comes the punting unit. Norton, though, will have to be wary of a very hard snap count, as it is 4th and 4. So if Norton jumps off sides, that'll give the Vikings a fresh set of downs. And wouldn't you know it, 54 seconds into the fourth quarter, it is our first punt of the game.
Watch the short.
There might be some confusion. East Bridgewater trying to make some substitutions. Players running onto the field, players running off. So here comes the punt, and it's a good one. This one will stop at about the 30-yard line. So that was a good kick and a good play by the Vikings.
Ball up to the 30-yard line. It'll be Lancer's ball, first down.
Lancer football at the 30-yard line. Let's see if Norton can put together one of those long, methodical offensive drives that can end with points. Lancers 1-0 this season, looking to improve to 2-0. East Bridgewater looking for their first win of the season, as this is their first game. Rodriguez in the gun. He's got slot to his left. Tight end is down at the left as well. And oh, this one's batted down. Now a flag is thrown. Let's see what the flag is. It was going to be a quick hitch route to his receiver out here. Looks like Bernstein. Bernstein, who was being stretched out earlier. And I think they just called holding on Norton. So that'll back them up 10 yards. So it'll be 1st and 20 from the 20-yard line. So not the way the Lancer offense wanted to start this pivotal drive here in the 4th quarter. 1st and 20 from their own 20. Slot is to the left of Rodriguez now. Looking pump fake this time. It was going to be the same play as before. Another flag is thrown as Rodriguez takes this and slides. He gains 10, but this is probably coming back, and it is. So it's going to be another 10-yard holding penalty on the Lancers. That'll back them up to their own 10-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 30. By the way, there are a lot of bats flying around up here. Random, I know.
We agree, though.
So it is 1st and 30 from the 10-yard line. Norton is just backing up on this drive. It all started with that good punt by the Vikings, our first punt of the game, and it has been uphill for East Bridgewater ever since that punt. So we'll do it again. 1st and 30 from the 10-yard line, and this time it'll just be a run up the middle for a gain of about 6. We'll make it about 2nd and 24 now. Maybe they'll give him 7, so it'll be maybe 2nd and 23. Norton looking to pick up a decent amount of yards on this play to make it a much more manageable 3rd down. Rodriguez in the gun again. Slot to his right. Looks like the tight end is on the Y position to his left. And it'll be another give up the middle from the gun. And pick up about 5, maybe 6 on the play. So we'll make this roughly 3rd and 15. So while that's still a long distance and definitely not ideal, it is much more manageable compared to the 1st and 30. $9:30 to go here in the 4th quarter. We're tied at 14 from Norton.
3rd down.
Come on.
So here we go. Big time play for both teams here. This Viking defense has quarters coverage, about 20 yards back. It'll be a dump down to the flat of the receiver, only a gain of 1, and a great defensive play made by the Vikings, and they're actually calling for help as they have a defender who's down. They're waving to the sideline quickly. So we'll be back in just a moment to check in on the update. Injured player for East Bridgewater was able to get up and walk off under his own power. And now back-to-back punts in this game. This one takes a good Lancer bounce, but then goes out of bounds, so we'll see where they spot it.
That was Andrew Strode with the punt. It'll now be 1st
They
down.
will spot it at the 45-yard line of East Bridgewater. 8:30 to go in the 4th quarter. We're still tied at 14. A game in which both offenses had moved up and down the field. I don't want to say with relative ease, but gaining big chunks of yardage per play almost. And now over the last few possessions, it has been the defenses who have stood their ground. So 1st and 10 for the Vikings on their own 45. They've got good starting field position. They'll start with a run up the middle, trucking defenders. The ball comes out. And it looks like it's going to stay with the Vikings. And we have another injury for East Bridgewater. We'll be back in just a moment. Let's try this again. So it looks like it was a cramping issue for the injured player. He was able to get up and walk off the field under his own power. Big time pressure from the Lancers, but on the run is the quarterback. He gets the first down and driving to the 30-yard line. What a run by Ethan Pohl, the senior quarterback, who has made some plays tonight with his legs.
QB keep Ethan Pohl results in a first down.
He had
for East
pressure
Bridgewater.
coming after him. He was able to avoid and rush for a huge chunk of yardage. Big time play for the Vikings. And we've seen him avoid pressure like that a number of times tonight.
Offense, score 6 points.
We've seen a number of players go down tonight with cramping, and even though it's not a warm night, to say the least, you have to wonder if it's because it's so early in the season and players are still getting into their football conditioning shape. Pistol formation, and this time the Lancer defense was there to stop them. Minimal gain on the play. If anything, he got back to the line of
Carried
scrimmage.
by number 44, Silas Hickey.
That Lancer defense got through the offensive line right away. There were probably about 3 Lancer defenders just waiting for the running back.
Second down.
7:35 to go in the fourth quarter here.
Whatever. Come on.
Time is a-wasting.
It's a great effort.
It'll be a double slot formation for the Vikings. There are no safeties back. Maybe there's a flag down now. There's a flag down. The throw is incomplete, a little off target. The flag came from the backfield, so let's see what the call is. This will be interesting. The fact it comes from the backfield. So it's going to be a hold on the Vikings. I was thinking it potentially was going to be a defensive penalty there. But in any event, it is a hold on East Bridgewater. That'll back them up 10 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and 20 from the Lancer 42-yard line.
Stop here.
So it'll be trips left, and my goodness, we're going to have slot right. So there is nobody in the backfield now with Pohl. Let's see if he takes it himself. He won't. Pass protection, break it down. He's going to shoot it deep. Caught! Down inside the 5. What a connection! And the Vikings are just yards away from taking their first lead of the night. 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
First down, East Bridgewater.
What a play. Pass protection broke down for Pohl again. He stepped up. He had to move a little bit to his right. What a throw. What a catch. The receiver made a nice job adjusting, by the way. So Pohl will take it himself. There's going to be a flag. My goodness. I'm not sure if he got in, but in any event, it looks like this might be coming back. And by the way, that was a good throw by the official. That was like a 10-yard throw on a line. No, my goodness. It looks like the penalty's going to go against Norton. Are they calling face mask? Let's see.
Result of the flag is a first down.
I think they called face mask on Norton, so it's half the distance to the goal, I believe, and it's going to be first down again for the Vikings. So the ball is on the 5-yard line, they say? I think the ball looks like it's on the 1-yard line. In any event, the give is up the middle, and he's in. Touchdown, East Bridgewater. What a drive. And they have their first lead of the night with 6:02 to go in the fourth quarter.
Their first lead of the game, 20-14.
We'll see if they go for the extra point or try a 2-point conversion again. In any event, they do lead 20-14 here in Norton. We've got to give some respect to that East Bridgewater defense. They have stood up strong here in the second half. So here comes, well, now the formation will go back to a somewhat normal PAT attempt. But here comes the kick. And oh, another flag, my goodness. It'll be a false start. So it'll be a false start. This will be interesting now. They're going to back up the kick by 5 yards. This is going to be very interesting now. My apologies to my cameraman for getting the wire wrapped up around him. Here's the snap, and it's going to be blocked! This could be huge. And guess who? It was Ethan Rodriguez who broke through and blocked the kick. What a player Rodriguez is. So here we go. 6:02 to go in the fourth quarter. East Bridgewater leads 20-14, but now Norton needs to get a touchdown and convert the PAT for the lead. That false start could really come back to haunt East Bridgewater there. A big drive for the Lancer offense. They need to go down the field and score a touchdown. 20-14 is the score right now with 6:02 to go from Norton. What a game it has been. This is Anthony Rico in Media Center. Ball is set on the tee at the 40-yard line. It's going to be a swift kick. Oh, it takes an awkward bounce. They'll have to pick it up and return it now. And that was a decent-looking return. Got to about the 27-yard line. Made something out of nothing.
Return made by number 3, Kyle Gass.
That was Gass with the return. And here comes the Norton offense.
Don't hold. They had great field position.
Ball's at the 27, 5:55 to go. A 6-point East Bridgewater lead. Rodriguez is in the gun, slot to the left. And oh, the turf monster gets the running back. So a loss of 1 on the play. Stumbling there. It looked like that was Ryan Guito. 2nd and 11 coming up.
Get up, Vikings, get up! Get up, Vikings, get up! Get up, Vikings!
Carry made by number 8, Ryan Eaton. Second down.
5:20 to go in the fourth quarter. So with that clock winding down, you're thinking this is going to be 4-down territory no matter what the situation is for Norton. This will be a quick pass, and it's deflected away again. Several good defensive plays made by this Viking defense, especially over the last 2 or 3 possessions. The pass was intended for Adam Bernstein. So here comes 3rd and 11 now. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if the Lancers don't convert here, they do a punt it again. First things first, it's 3rd and 11. You would expect a throw here. It's going to be trips left, tight end on the line to the right. Rolling to his left and throwing on the run. Oh, through the hands. It looked like a Bernstein. That was going to be a first down, and it was intended for number 3, Kyle Gass. What was a nice looking play. So 5:02 to go, and the Lancers are going to punt. The Lancers will punt. They will need a good kick here, and then their defense will need to stand very tall. This East Bridgewater defense has been stellar here in the second half. Here's the snap and the kick. And it will roll to about the 45-yard line. 4:52 to go in the game. Vikings lead the Lancers 20-14.
It'll be first down, East Bridgewater.
East Bridgewater looking to eat up a lot of time here and move the ball down the field. They would love to get points, but I think it's more important for them to eat up as much clock as possible. This Lancer defense will need to stand tall, and even allowing 1 first down will be brutal. They're going to have to hope for a 3 and out. And while it's a little early, Coach Arts will need to start considering when he needs to use his timeout. And this is going to be a poor start already for the Vikings, as there were 12 men in the huddle. So they're going to back up 5 yards. Not the way East Bridgewater wants to start this crucial drive. So the ball will now be placed at the 40-yard line. First and 15.
Come on, Lancers!
Double flank. It's a running back who is tackled barely. Now he's down after a gain of about 3 on the play, we'll call it.
Handoff to number 21, Austin Dewhurst.
So it looks like it's going to be 2nd and 12 as that clock is ticking. Lancers will not call a timeout. So the Vikings will take their precious time getting to the line. They are over the ball, wasting as much time as possible. Strategic. Alright. The snap and the give to the running back. And the Lancer defense stops him after a gain of about 5. And now timeout has been called by Norton. Norton calls a timeout. The clock is stopped at 3:55. It is going to be 3rd and 7, and what is arguably the biggest play of the game up until this point. 3rd and 7. Ball is at the 49-yard line of East Bridgewater. It will be huge for the Lancers to stop the Vikings here. If the Vikings get a first down, they've got a golden opportunity to waste more time. If the Lancers stop them, you'll think they would call a timeout and then have to put together one heck of an offensive drive. How can you not love high school football? Here we go.
Come up big. Come on, Lancers!
Slot to the left. It'll be, no, the quarterback's going to take it. He's going to bounce it to the outside. He's going to get the first down. Down the sideline. Touchdown. What a play.
The results of the quarterback came by the ball. It is a touchdown, East Bridgewater.
What a play that was. 51-yard quarterback run. It has been a game of quarterback rushing touchdowns. And with the extra point here, which is no good, it is a 26-14 East Bridgewater lead. 3:42 to go in the fourth quarter. East Bridgewater 26, Norton 14. Ethan Paul, what a game. Threw a pick early, but has made up for it with rushing touchdowns, and that one potentially the go-ahead score. 3:42 to go. What's going to happen now is the Lancers will have to go down the field quickly and score a touchdown. They will then have to kick an onside kick, recover it, and then go down and score another touchdown. 26-14 is the score. So the Lancers do not need to successfully convert a two-point conversion nor even make a PAT. They just need 2 touchdowns. That's to tie it, though. If they get a PAT, they could take the lead. But nonetheless, they need 2 touchdowns and quick. We'll start with the kickoff return at about the 36-yard line. So the offense will have to move, and they'll have to move quickly. We're talking plays that go out of bounds. We're talking big chunks of yardage. We're talking hurry-up offense.
First down, Lancer.
That's what Norton will have to do to try to get back into this game. 3:36 to go. Ball is at the 36. It is trips left for Rodriguez in the Lancer offense. He is directing traffic.
I can play the line. Play the edge.
A little bit of confusion. My goodness, there is another flag for 12 men on the field defensively. So 12 men on the field defensively, and that has been a problem for East Bridgewater tonight. While they have played well tonight, that is something that will need to be corrected. And wow, excuse me, wait a minute. That was a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. I must have misheard or didn't quite interpret the signal. That is a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So excellent starting field position for the Lancers. They're going to back up 5 yards now after a false start.
Oh, come on! Your referee was taking something off the field.
So They'll back up 5 yards now.
Legal decision. Come on.
Coach Arts is pleading his case about something. So, in any event, the ball's on the Lancer 45-yard line after what has been a sloppy start to this drive for both sides of the field. Nonetheless, let's see if we get a snap. We do. Rolling out, under pressure and going down is Rodriguez. What a play, and another flag. Let's see what this is. This will be costly no matter who it's against. And it looks like it's going to go against Norton. This will be huge. They're going to say after the play was over, personal foul. That could be a dagger right there. They will back up 15 yards. To be fair, these last few plays have been full of some sloppiness and perhaps some undisciplined football, to say the least. So, my goodness, this looks like it could be about. And is this another false start? This looks like another false. No, it's going to be offsides. Excuse me, offsides on the Vikings. All right, well, for those watching, your guess is as good as mine as to what the down and distance is now. I think it's they say it's second down, and now a timeout's going to be called. In a matter of about 10 real minutes, we've had one snap.
Timeout on the field.
We'll be back, and hopefully we'll be able to sort out the mess after this quick timeout. All right, so it looks like it's about 2nd and 40 if we had to guess. 2nd and 40. Here comes Rodriguez rolling out, throws to his receiver. He gets out of bounds. So a good play made right there. That's Grant Cross-Cup with the reception. This will make it a more manageable third down.
Hey, why is the clock running?
Albeit it's a long third down. The clock was still running. It should have stopped. So they're going to try to reset the clock now. He got out of bounds. 3:06 is on the clock. It should be reset to probably about 3:12.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that. Fix it.
Let's see, 3:13. I was off by a second. All right, so here we go. It's going to be about 3rd and 17. Obviously, 4 down. Territory! The ball gets past Rodriguez. He dives on it. So this will just have to be a heave from Rodriguez, although it looks like the punting team is coming out. The punting unit is coming out. 2:45 to go in the 4th quarter.
4th down.
26-14, Vikings lead. So Norton will have to rely now on the defense and timeouts being called as this kick will sail. Good job not returning it. It will roll down to the 30-yard line. And that's where East Bridgewater will take over with 2:21 to go.
Punt made by number 19, Andrew Stroney.
There is a flag on the play, and it looks like it's a block in the back on East Bridgewater. I didn't see the flag, but in any event, it is a block in the back on the Vikings. So that's going to back them up even more. They are going to march their way to the 20-yard line. So not great starting field position, but they still have a great opportunity here to try to waste some time. Even just getting one first down should pretty much seal the deal. Lancers do have some timeouts, but time right now is their worst enemy. Potentially a 1-0 start to the season for East Bridgewater. First things first, they're going to close the deal here. This is a nice run. They stay in bounds and they pick up a good chunk of yards there. Looks like a gain of about 7. Timeout called by Norton.
Timeout, Norton.
.214 here in the fourth quarter. It is 2nd and 2. Let's see what the Vikings dial up here on offense. Again, just one first down will pretty much seal the deal. Let's see what they do. Probably run the play that has worked all night. From the pistol, it's a run. And I think he got the first down. He did with that second effort right there. Timeout is called by Norton again. So 2:05 to go. The clock is stopped, but a fresh set of downs for East Bridgewater.
Timeout.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Here we go, Lancers! Here we go! Here we go, Lancers!
First and 10, ball is on the 32. 2:05 to go here in the game. We'll see what the Vikings have in store, but odds are it'll just be running plays to waste some time. They'll need to stay in bounds. The clock will keep running as I believe Norton is out of timeouts.
Tackle made by number 11, Ethan Rodriguez.
Rodriguez with the tackle. He was, without question, the player of the game for the Lancers. And in all likelihood, the player of the game for the Vikings will go to quarterback Ethan Cole. There's the run again. Have it for no gain, but again, the clock just keeps running. And looks like we might have an injury on the field for the Vikings. We'll be
Timeout
back
on
in
the
just
field.
a few moments.
Alright, now I'm going to try to
Here we go.
After the injury, the clock is down to 45 seconds. It is 3rd and 11. Just a run, trying to stay in bounds. Flag is thrown. That will stop the clock.
Flag on the play.
And in all likelihood, it's going to be holding. It is against the Vikings. yards. 3rd and 21. And again, the East Bridgewater Vikings will just run it to waste more time and try to stay in bounds.
3rd down.
It'll be a toss. And breaking a free, running down the sideline. He stays in bounds. 30 seconds to go, and we'll see if that will just run out the clock and that'll do it for the game. Norton is kind of lining up as if they are ready to take the field, so both teams can exchange pleasantries. And it looks like that'll be the case. 26-14 is the final here from Norton. East Bridgewater Vikings get their first win in their first game of the season. The Lancers will fall to 1-1. What a good game it was, though, from Norton. This is Anthony with Norton Media Center. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. Have a great night, everyone.